do is I'm gonna just run my regular playbook.
Just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now he's on a data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't telling to no and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights, just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
Buddy want. Oh man, that's funny. Buddy want James Washington and Mason Rudolph? Come on with it. We could talk a deal. Alright, Magic. What's the magic out here? What should I do to tear apart this cover 3 zone blitz? Just run a bunch of drags and shit? That's what it sounds like.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this will not
is Jump Force worth me spending money on, bro?
For a touchback.
I mean, I don't know, cause I don't know. I can't tell if you like it or not. I don't know.
I appreciate the honesty.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I
low-key love this Steelers defense, bro.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
There you go, 368. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. Pressure comes in the
Artie Burns with the sack. Artie Burr with the sight. Artie Burr with the psych. Oh.
I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen.
Artie, yo, tell them they be talking trash about you, Artie. But you be balling, B.
3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
That boy must not know Josh Jackson or AJ. AJ ain't about to get away with all that BS with Josh Jackson over there.
You're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice.
Oh, you going to punt it out of bounds? Oh, man. AB not going to get a chance to take it back?
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A first carry now for Kofani Muhammad. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go! 1,
first carry for James Conner. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage where they get lower than the offensive linemen and control them. And what I love about the good defensive tackles, they can play over the guards, they can slide and play over the center. Nobody in the offense likes that day when they have to deal with those guys.
Dobbs now on second down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 30.
Man, where are my rich kids at? I gotta kick clouds. Kicking clouds. Yeah, I gotta kick them clouds.
1 yard line.
Kicking clouds on. Kicking clouds on.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
Come on, let's go! White 90! White 90! Flex round! Flex round!
Throwing here, Dobbs. And he's going to be
I had my
taken
route
down.
too.
Pressure
I'll
gets
take
there
this
back
side.
at the 39-yard line. Carl Lawson with a
Love that
big-time
cover 3
sack
hard flat on third down, though.
And it'll be a loss of 7. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Dalton bootlegs out. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
I'm about to say, whoever that was should have picked that shit off.
Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On second down, here's Mixon. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave
I
him
love
with
this
3rd and still
thing,
7 yards to go.
Shit.
That's your new favorite character? What's the characters on it they got from Dragon Ball Z?
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25.
I'm just too
And he
my
takes it down
fucking
deep
safety
into
just too slow because I had the nigga AJ covered.
A big
That nigga
play,
just too
Dalton
fucking
to his
slow.
favorite receiver, Green. 52 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Dalton operating in the red zone now. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Oh, I love
Good pick
this.
up there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
For
No
a
more
second there, I
losing.
thought that might break
I'm
big.
cheesing this
Screen
shit out
pass,
this with this
looked like it was
move, man.
coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
Just
Still,
like that
This
now?
is
ended up
mad.
with a solid game.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Facing
man.
a
That shit is
2nd
mad
and 2
powerful.
after
So
that
I just keep my
last catch, good
distance
for
and
8
just keep
yards.
shooting that little beam shit. Yep.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon.
They got
Dropped at about the 11 after only a
Goku.
yard.
No cap.
Goku,
Brandon, we talk
No
about these
cap. I'm
those
about to do it,
hybrid
bro.
players, guys who could do more than
Frieza,
one thing, and I think if you're playing
Sal,
strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true
Piccolo.
hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover
and
guy.
that's
And
it.
coming up, sticking his
Double
nose in the
good
mess
hat,
there
bro.
and making a nice play defensively. Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. And Eifert has it.
But Brody might be like
It's a gain of 6 as
additional
they're able to
character.
convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
I like when they add on.
And that
Like
was
add
a
on.
lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game.
That sounds about right.
3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last
Shit,
play.
I gotta
And now
fix
they're
these
looking for the
now.
big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be
Niggas took your
interesting to
player,
see.
right?
The offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be
I
able
can
to
still use that
revert
in this
and
shit.
fire out and create
I'm
some
about to
space
take
in the
this
run
motherfucker.
game?
To throw on 2nd down. Dalton.
Yeah, go cool. Vegeta, Trunks, Cruiser, Piccolo. Yeah, it's all everybody.
Big slow ass Joe Hayden! Big slow ass Joe Hayden to the crib! Joe Hayden to the crib! Joe Hayden to the crib! Oh shit! Oh, Joe Hayden to the crib!
And how about the excitement that that play generated?
And I
for
did
his
some
team?
bullshit
Not
on the
just
way
the
there,
points
but
on the board,
good shit, Joe Hayden!
taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone.
Good shit, Joe Hayden!
Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum.
Good shit, Joe
He's
Hayden!
gone limping across at the end because of that distance. But
I like that!
They'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
I like that, Joe Hayden!
And they will
Joe
not get a chance
Hayden.
to return
Oh,
this one as
baby.
it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out on the field. And this is a unit that
Oh,
to my mind
shit.
doesn't look
Yeah,
like
I'm about
they've
to
woken
get
up
some
yet. I
sleep
mean, a
right
punt and a turnover
Do what you
on
do,
the
big
first 2
fella.
drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm
I'm
going to take it to the
doing
basketball
this right
world.
there.
When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do they do?
Oh, I feel yeah.
Get it to their best
I
player.
see coming
Find a
through,
matchup,
coming through
create it,
touchdowns.
exploit it, and try and move the football.
Escaping the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's
You
2nd
tried.
down.
I'll give you
He
credit,
only
you
gets
tried
a few
that.
yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Fuck!
Now flags will come in. I think this one's
That's
going
gonna
to
be
be on the
switching,
defense
bruh.
for jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Son
I have
look like
to
he
admit,
about to
I'm
wake up
excited
and
by
start
that play
crying.
call
God damn it.
And the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too
Come
early
on,
for that.
dog.
Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. And he fires one
Levante
that's
David, thank you.
intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
Levante David, thank you. I probably got a legal block in the back right there.
Flag on the field.
Fucking holding on Cameron Hayward somehow.
Backward on the holding
Fucking bum.
And I know that they're going to get coached up
Yo,
and they're going to yell
yeah.
down a little bit, but let's face it,
Freezer.
it is hard not to do
Yep,
at the speed
okay.
and pace that they play.
Okay, okay, you're not waking up, son. Okay.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Right here.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Can I throw the high pass, bruh? That's a high pass, bruh. Jesus Christ, bruh. Y'all just let me throw the high pass, bruh. Should've just threw to my running back in the flat, but still, bruh. Can I get the high pass, bruh?
3 picks last week, 2 here now in the 1st quarter.
Everyone talks about creating turnovers and getting takeaways, but until it gets put into action, It's just talk. And right now, it's in action and in a big way. Now they've got the receivers wondering if they have to turn around and play more defense instead of
I'm fixing the tweet that we both be doing the same shit.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Off the bootleg. Dalton, he'll buy some time right. That's complete to John Ross. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
There you go, 368. Four down, check. Nice.
Looking to throw on second down. Dalton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket.
Jesus, son, I don't feel like changing
just
you,
couldn't
bro.
find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough
I
time.
just smelled
They hit
that
him
poop, my
and
guy.
forced that incompletion. Now the Bengals on
Give
third
me a minute.
down.
Go ahead,
They've
finish
been
pooping
okay,
first.
2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
There you go, 368.
Operating from the gun. Dalton to the left side here for Eifert. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
That should have been an incomplete pass.
Dalton used
I'm
big
not even
target
gonna get
Eifert for
mad
the
'cause it's
Cincinnati
fucking
first.
bad.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. On the right side, caught by Green. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
All right, I'm out.
All right, Joe.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Let's go. 1, 9.
They start with a give to counter. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. What? 90. What? 90.
To throw is Dobbs. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Let's go. What? 90. What? 90. Ohio. 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 Ohio.
Off the play fake. Here's Dobbs. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Let's go. What?
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Toss play, counter, and forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. What? 90. What? 90. Ohio. Ohio. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Dobbs now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. What? 90. What? 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Brand 38. Brand 38. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Ohio.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown.
I was on mute. No, I was on mute because the baby.
In for the score. And the Steelers
Bruh.
are going to add on to their lead.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But I'm
At
not
what
particularly
point is all this cover 3 and cover 3 zone blitz against the rules, bruh? Niggas say mix it up, bruh.
Extra point put through by Boswell.
Bruh.
And his guys will
Bruh,
take it
this
down.
shit gotta be against the rules, bruh.
This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return.
You know what I'm
as they
saying,
start
bruh?
their
You
drive.
niggas shit.
Just
Bruh,
past
it's
the
cover 3
30-yard
hard
line.
flat every 3rd down, bruh.
Cincinnati now ready
And
to
then it's
take the
cover 3
field.
zone blitz
Like I
on the
said, they feel a
fucking
little
1st
gratified
down,
at least
bruh.
get on the board
And then
last
cover
time, but still work to do.
I know you did a count, bruh. I watched you. I saw you put this shit in the chat, bruh. That shit's ridiculous, bruh.
Maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide.
Like, at what point is enough, man? Like,
So here's
Shit.
Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Dalton here from the gun. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it cuts
what's
free.
good?
The
I ain't hear you.
collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Oh, you going back in the cut.
That someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game.
Right.
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more. To the left side here for Eifert. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Dalton. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
44.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep downfield for Ross. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Dalton. And caught, right side, Green. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And it'll be Dalton again. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Out of the gun, Dobbs. And this one is incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Fielded at the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Let's go. Red 38.
On 2nd down, Dobbs. And incomplete on the deep ball. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Dobbs to throw. Open man is Switzer complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play moves
Shit
them all
is
the way
ridiculous,
across
bro.
midfield
Cover
to
3
the
hard
40
flat
now for
every
1st and
3rd
10.
down, G. Like,
Here we go.
Dobbs looking to throw on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Sean Williams that time in on the stop.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38. Switch. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
Dobbs now on 2nd down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Geno Atkins busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On play action, it's Dobbs. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually.
And now look at him go. 30, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. An even 90 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On the left side, it's McDonald. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a toss. This is Connor. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Throwing here, Dobbs. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. They run with Connor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
On first down, Downs to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a second down. And on the ground they go with the running back. And now running right through it. There he goes right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Fucking finally, son.
A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point now by Boswell. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will tie us at 24. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Looking around the league from Raymond James Stadium there in the third quarter in Tampa. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
There you go, 368.
Second down, Dalton. Green's got it over the middle. Dalton to Green for a Cincinnati first.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Andy Dalton. That's caught. It's Malone. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows He's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
The toss play to Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
To throw is Downs. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Flex round. Let's go. 1-9.
From the shotgun, here's Downs. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And out now, here come the Bengals. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Despite only needing 1, Dalton to throw. He's going to air one out. And a A shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And now out come the Steelers. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Tackled by Jordan Willis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Dobbs is throwing. Being chased out left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Now Dobbs. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped.
Knew you was blitzing like a motherfucker too.
He got 29 yards that time.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher. It often works when they decide to dial it up.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Ohio! Here we go! White 90! White 90! Ohio! Ohio!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Come on, let's go!
Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
God damn, he dropped that
Couldn't
bitch.
hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Dalton wants to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught inside the 20. A big play. Dalton to his favorite receiver, Green. 41 yards.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. So now Dalton. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Once again, they run with Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They get it to him running left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Dalton. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there. They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And that's how this one ends. A dramatic